Welcome back to my channel. Mark here. This is a totally different video than you've seen me do in the past. I have to take the rear end out from under my lawnmower, and I've got to change the oil in the hydrostatic transmission on this. So if you all are watching this video, you know that I done it and that I was able to do this. But you all have seen my bee videos and my hunting videos. This is going to be something a little bit different. And this right here is something that I don't like doing. I hate doing mechanic work. But when you can't go out and be buying something new every 2 or 3 years, you have to do mechanic work like this. But anyhow, I got to take this rear end out from under this tractor here. And what this is a John Deere D140 riding lawnmower, 22 horsepower. And Matthew and I were going to attempt to take that out of there. But I know from what I watched, these bolts right here, you got to take them out. And there's some stuff up underneath here that you've got to take out of there. But I got to get into right there. And in order to do that, you've got to take this rear end off of this tractor. But I'm going to try this here and see what happens here. But what they do, these here companies that make these lawnmowers, right up in there's a bolt that I got to take out. There's like a bar that comes down right there. I got to take that off. But anyhow, that's enough of that. But this is what I got to get into today. And this isn't bee keeping related or hunting or trapping or whatever what my channel is. It ain't related to that. But anyhow, this is what I got to do. And what I was getting at is I had the dealership tell me that, well, these lawnmowers here, about every 2 or 3 years you got to get a new one. They won't work on a yard like yours. And they fix these things till they don't want a normal person working on them. But now I've done some research on this, and I'm going to try to tear in here and change the oil in this. And it takes 5W50 weight oil, synthetic oil, for this transmission. So I'll get off here and I will show you here later on if we have success at this. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm back. If you're ever going to take this out of here, you got to take this loose. If you all have a lawnmower like this, you got to take this loose, and then you've got your if you can see it right here, this is what you put your lawnmower in neutral so you can push it if you have to. You got to take that out. And then right up in here where my finger is, where this here thing comes down, you got to take them bolts out. And then you got a wire right here, you got to take that loose. And then you got to take these bolts out here on your axle to take this thing out. But then once you get that out of there, you got to take this belt right here and slip it over that pulley right there and take it out, and you're plugged somewhere in on this here transmission. But I'm going to get this out of here and clean it up real good, and then I will put oil back in it, clean all the old oil out of it and put new oil in it. What this thing was doing, it was a slipping, and it's it won't go up a hill when it gets hot. And I changed the belt on this thing last year, and it isn't the belt. It kept doing it. So I'm gonna, somebody told me, made a suggestion to clean the fluid out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do here. But anyhow, if y'all have a lawnmower like this, this is part of the maintenance on these lawnmowers. And yes, a lot of people takes these places to have this done, but I can't do that. It's just like my beekeeping stuff. I try to make all my stuff myself. But I will tell you about this here mechanic work, I don't like doing it. But I do it to get by with. So I will see you on the next one. And if you're watching this, like I said, you know that I had success at this. Talk to you later. Okay, I got Matthew and I got the rear end out from under the lawnmower, but it wasn't too hard to take out of there. The more times you do this, it would probably get easier. But there's the front half of the lawnmower, and then right over here's transmission. But anyhow, this here is the plug that I have to take out of there, and I got to put new fluid in here. And like I said, it takes 5W50 weight oil, synthetic oil. And then this here, I think this is a air something for if this thing gets too hot, it's an overflow or something. But we got it out of there, and I'm going to take some stuff and spray on here and clean this all up. This thing been dirty like this, it causes that to heat up too, so I'm going to clean that up good too. Right here, if you've got one of these lawnmowers, this is a belt guard that holds your drive belt on. But I'm going to clean this up here and get some oil in it and see if that helps the problem. But anyhow, here it is. I will see you later. Well, we just got her finished and got it put back together. It was more of a job to put it back together than to take it apart, but I got the oil that I needed to put in it. Had to make a trip to town, and I got me 3 quarts of it, and I think I put 2 1/4 quarts in that transmission on this thing. But we started at 11:30 this morning, and it is 5:25 now in the evening. We just got it back together. But I got me some of this Castrol Edge 5W50 full synthetic motor oil, and that's what I put in there. But if you're having trouble with your transmission, if any of you have a lawnmower like this, they say you can't take the fluid out of it and fix it, but you can. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. I don't claim to be a mechanic. I honestly hate mechanic work. But we just finished this up. I'm going to put the mower deck on there, and I'm going to go mow my yard here in a few minutes with it. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I know it isn't a beekeeping video, but this is just goes along with the everyday routine that I have to do sometimes. And it isn't always all about the beekeeping and stuff like that. You got to keep up with stuff around your homes too. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and feel free to share it with whoever you want to if you like this. But anyhow, this is what I did today here. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope the good Lord has blessed you all today, and I will see you all on the next one. And this lawnmower, before I go, It is a, let me get over here out of the sun. Sorry about the moving around. But this is a D140 John Deere lawnmower. And I picked this up at our local Lowe's store. I've had this now for about 3 or 4 years. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here, and I hope you all have a great evening. I will see you all on the next one.